Okay, I'm going to talk about the roll that happened today at the open mat on November the 3rd, 2024. I went to roll with some guy visiting, total dickhead, no respect for anyone in any of his rolls, and we're going to prove it. And I put him on breaking point, and he got scared, and he wanted to go cry about it and pretend I hurt him, and then go do stand-up not 2 minutes later. So we're going to look at all this, and then we got something to say after, too. Something real nice to say to him, to everyone. But before we look at the roll, we're going to look at another roll, the one right before. We're going to look at the roll right before so we can see how I roll with people at the gym that are visiting and how he rolls with people when he's visiting their gym. And then we're just going to see who seems like the more respectful roller. And I'm not even going to say anything. We're just going to see who seems like the person who's probably a dickhead when they roll with people and the person who's not. I'm not going to say. We can figure out for ourselves, though, just watching. So let's watch. That's why we're here. This is the first roll. This is my second roll, and I do 2 warm-up rolls. So this is about, 20 minutes into the open mat. About 20 minutes, I think. This is dated at 11:04. Well, I already cut some of it out, so who's to say? It's about 20 minutes in. This is my second real roll. So here I am. I'm rolling with this guy, and I don't know how long he's been training for. I forgot. I think he said 2 years. I'm pretty sure I threw my fingers. I can't see though because it hurt. Yeah, it was 2 years. I always throw my fingers up at the camera so I can remember later. He's been training 2 years. And here he is, over here. Our star. Hard to miss. He's the 300-pound zebra. Leopard, whatever. He's in the white here, doing stand-up. Wearing a blue belt that trains here. He's a good guy. He's a good training partner. I have another roll. I have a roll with him right in front of him. Yeah, great respectful training partner. He's a hard roll. Here I am putting on a hook. No, sorry, let's go back. Let's see. So get his leg here. And Austin. More the belly down a little bit. I'm going to little bit on. A little bit outside, but a little bit more on. And he taps, and then he heels. Okay. And I get him again in Austin. Okay, where's our star at? I get him in backside 50-50 here. Okay, so I'm in backside 50-50. Belly down. And I got his heel here. I got his heel. It's time to either tap or step out. You can either go to push. Now I have his knee on the right side, so he needs to either hold my bottom knee down and step over and then go for a back step. That's one thing he can. I mean, there's a couple things he can do, but that's one of the main things you should learn first. So he should push that down and go to back step out or something like that. If he doesn't, he just taps. That's cool. I don't do anything crazy. I get it, and I just hold it. You know, give him plenty of time to tap. It takes about a quarter second. Realistically, if we're really going to talk about this, the time to tap with these is once. So I think even before that. Now I have his heel. Now, honestly, realistically, now is kind of the time to tap. Maybe even before that. But it's hard to tell because this guy's here. So yeah, we can't tap. But we can know for sure right here it's time to tap. How do we know? Because his toes are dug into my armpit. They should be on the bicep, but they're dug into the armpit. He's new. I'm not thinking too much about that. And I have his heel on my forearm. Not the best. I haven't slid my arm back yet, but I'm still got him in a position where he could break. So if you're rolling with someone you don't know and you were doing heel hooks, that's generally when I would tap until you feel them out a little bit. So until he feels me out a little bit more, so this is the first time heel hooking, that's when you should tap. But it's no big deal because he's been training 2 years. I'm not going to hurt him. Someone that's been training 2 years, being chill and whatever, it wouldn't use a heel hook to hurt someone who's been training 2 years or anything like that. But that's when you should. And I got him. I fully got him now, and he taps. But he tapped too late. He tapped when it was fully tight, and that's fine. I think that's maybe why he laughs here. I don't know. I'm not trying to analyze this one. But that's me showing you that I give plenty of time to tap heel hooks, and if you don't, I'll hold you there. And he doesn't really, I didn't take him fully to breaking point. I took him right before breaking point because breaking point can scare you if you've never felt it before. I remember the first time I got put on breaking point by Kyle Narberg at American Jiu-Jitsu maybe it was American Grappling. American Jiu-Jitsu, I'm pretty sure, in Fayetteville, North Carolina. He was a decent training partner until I found out he's a convicted rapist. Kyle Narberg. You can look that up pretty easily. I don't know the story, but I'm just telling you. Anyway, he put me on breaking point, and then he looked at me, and he was like, I'm not going to break you. But it scared me because I've never felt breaking point before. And until you felt it, it can be scary because it makes your leg, it can make your leg feel a little wiry if they really know what they're doing. If you really know what you're doing, you can put someone on breaking point and make their leg. You can actually like make the tendons and stuff, you can let them feel it all the way and not break them. But you got to be really good to do that. You shouldn't probably be doing that unless you really know what you're doing. Let's go back to this. But that's just me saying you shouldn't be tapping when you're on breaking point with heel hooks. It's not like arm bars or anything. You shouldn't be doing with that anyway. But that's what I'm saying, is that's when you shouldn't be tapping. That's important to know. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's look over here. Now that we've seen me roll a little bit, you can watch this too if you want to, but I'm going to be watching this now. We've still got a while till we get to the what we really need to see in this. So they're doing stand up. Seems fine. We're playing open guard here. Going back into this guy's leg. Just playing guard, right here. I could have, a little bit before. When he brought that leg up, I could have spun under. I could have done a little kiss there. But I didn't because, I don't want to dab on this guy. He's chill, whatever. Not saying I could dab on him because, God forbid, people's egos are just so stupid nowadays with this sport. But, we're just having fun. It don't matter. We're going to see what this guy has, how he does. But this is how I have fun with people. So I'm trying to set up broken block. So he's passing the guard. I'm letting him work passing the guard here. Coming up a little. He gets moving. Okay, back down. They're doing stand up. He's going for time. Very crowded to be taking up that much room. Very selfish. There's nothing wrong with that. There's honestly nothing wrong with that. You can do it, but it is selfish. It is. And when you're encroaching on people that are on the ground already and you're just dancing, they've been here doing stand up for, when was an actual takedown? Start of the round. Where's the takedown? Oh, was that a takedown? Okay, I guess. How long does it take this guy? Okay, this is where the takedown happens. So we go from, it takes him a whole minute to get a takedown. Man, you're doing day-to-day training. Whatever. I'm not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the previous roll. Let's watch him here. Let's see what he does. So he goes for, what is that, the Ashi? Foot sweep. He misses it. That's okay. He gets it. He gets it. Our boy gets it. And he's like, damn. He's like, damn, you got it. Yep, he gets him down. And look, he knees him right in the nuts. And then he kicks him in the nuts to get him to turn back. So that's who he is. Does that mean he's a bad training partner? I don't know. Does it mean you're a bad training partner when someone takes you down and you hit him in the nuts to get him to stop? Or you don't have enough control when you're visiting someone else in school to put you take down, not hit someone in the nuts? I don't know. You make the decision. You can make your own judgment. So he sits out. They have to sit out the round because he's not a safe training partner. And we keep going. Let's watch the rest of this roll. I will be quick. So here, feed the leg over. And I'm letting him work now because he's been real chill. So I'm getting his heel and stuff, like right here. He's going for a toe hold, so I go for a heel hook, and I'm not going to zoom in. I'm not a videographer or whatever. Here we go. I'm looking at him in the face. I got him on breaking point here. So we go. I get the heel. I start taking it, and I get here, and I think that's where I stop. Yeah. I'm looking at him. I'm letting him know, and I have my hands low and everything. I don't know what this guy's going to do, so I don't want to keep it tight because he's only been doing it 2 years, so he definitely don't know heel hooks. That's just when I started going into it, and I study before most people. So I want to keep my hands low. I don't want it I don't want to do all that stuff. I don't want to bite his shin with my other arm. I don't want to do all that stuff. I want to let him really want him to try and get out of it, but he doesn't have to. But anyway. I got it off center. I don't know how to fix it. So we're just going to deal with it. We're going to keep going. So we have fun all the way through the roll. We're rolling. We're having fun all the way through. You get heel hooked a bunch. So, I got him here in, I don't know, what is this? I guess that's technically, I guess you could call it cross or inside ashi if you want to be whatever. But it's really a straight ashi. It's really simple. And then that's the end of that roll. And then we're not going to roll with this guy. I have asthma, I have breathing problems, so here I am. I'm gasping for air. I think I go outside and get some air now. I'll go and grab my inhaler. And there he is right here. We're going to see what happens. He's talking to him. He's chilling. I'm outside gasping for air right now. Dying. He's over here waiting. He's looking for a roll. So he's looking for me. I don't know if he was looking for me in particular. But he saw me come back in and raised his hand, so I was like, alright, we can roll. He's wearing right rash guards. And he's morbidly obese. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't know why. He just doesn't come off real threatening. So we go to roll, and I'm putting my hair up, and I say, hey, what's your name? Give him his name, and I say, how long have you been training for? Did you see that? He's getting a little, he's like, alright, can we fucking roll now? Put his mouth guard in, okay, how long have you been training for? He goes, man, like, let's fucking do this, bro. Like, man, I'm trying to get a feel for you before we go at this, but I don't know you. I think he's been training 6 years. I don't know. I found out for the belief. I sit down. He's getting me. I can help him. It's okay. I don't think he's going to hurt me. Not yet. So we're training. We're rolling. Let's zoom in a little. Yeah, there we go. Does that look good? Great. So he's playing guard. What I'm thinking, you know what, let's not analyze my strategy here. Let me talk a little bit about it until we get to the point which is a little into the video. He cries. So I'm trying to get a connection to his legs. If he gets close, I want to frame with right here. I told him I've been training 3.5 years. I'm playing guard. I'm not doing anything crazy. I post on his leg there, and I grab his heel. He grabs my foot. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this shitty heel hook. I'm sorry, shitty toe hold. So first off, I see you're going for. He goes for a toe hold here. You're grabbing my feet wrong. You're grabbing with these 3 fingers. You want all of them rolling over the big knuckles. So if you're gonna do this, at least grab my feet right. And also, your foot here should probably be pushing more to the inside like a knee slice. So you can eventually pinch my thigh, because if you don't pinch my thigh, I'm just going to roll out of this and probably go into a backside 50-50 and finish you. Given your leg positioning here is what I'm going off of, I mean. So you go for this, and I just pull my leg out, like, what are you doing? I don't know if you're testing me or whatever, but that was really fucking fast. To be putting a toe hold on a blue belt, you don't know. You don't know me. And for all I know, I could be from a Gracie Baja school and you're throwing toe holds on quick. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to rip it. It doesn't. But you still should be exhibiting more control when you're doing these submissions with someone you don't know, especially when you're visiting a school. Playing guard here. He doesn't know how to get past guard. Oh my God, Temu Andy Varela. No, I love Andy. Andy knows I like Andy. So I can say that, kind of. I can say that. Because Andy's got fucking moves. Let's look at this again. Temu asks Andy Varela. Well, don't worry. We'll go right back to it. We're going to go back to Temu Andy Varela's little cartwheel pass here. Yeah. Here we go. All right, Temu. Let's go. That's going to be your new nickname is Temu now. That's what I'm going to start calling you is Temu. We got, yeah. All right. So first of all, let's talk about this. Your hand here is wrong. You want this hand posted on my hip here. If you don't post this hand on my hip, then I can move my hip and get out. Not only that, but I could have reframed, gone into triangles. I could have gone into so many things. Your head is too high here. Your angle is bad. You probably should have stepped in. I don't know, so I'm not going to say. But I do know that part was wrong. That's pretty good, reaching over my back here. That's really bad. You should switch your hips here more, but I figure you're so fucking fat, you can't do it. That's what I'm probably thinking. Look at his face. Oh! He thinks he's got it. I get him over. I'm thinking maybe buggy. Nah, I'm going to just go guard. When I'm here, I'm thinking buggy for a second. But once he starts to cross-face me back out, I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to go to guard. No problem. This is where we start to realize he's a dickhead. He's got me in close guard here. What are you doing? You're just pushing your head into me. What are you doing? I'm pretty sure you said you've been training 6 years. I'm probably going to eat dirt if I say I'm wrong here. But I'm pretty sure you've been training 6 years. I don't think you have here. I'm thinking you're a white belt. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm still, what are you doing? I'm an old blue belt lady, right? And you don't know, and you're visiting my school, and you're crowding your face into me like that. You're not doing anything. This does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. Your knees are on the mat. You're not posturing up into me to build height. You're just pushing into me you're just being mean to be mean. And I'm going on your face here to build space. I'm not trying to push on you too much because I'm thinking, okay, he's wearing white rash guards and shit. If he was a blue belt acting like his dumbass he is, trying to do cartwheel passes and all this other stupid fucking shit that only works if you're actually really fucking good, which you're not. You can't even get your fucking diet. And I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to get in trouble. But, you should be trying to build posture right here. I don't know if it's because I got this over really bad. I'm pushing in your face over here. Look, I'm so nice. I'm avoiding your fucking ear, dude. I could easily, I'm like this. I could easily switch to this and push my fingers and stuff into your ear and cause you cauliflower ear, but I don't. Because I'm such a nice person, despite the fact that you're doing this already, despite the fact that you're throwing on flying toe holds when you don't know me and I'm a blue belt, despite the fact that you're doing cartwheel passes when you're visiting my school, despite all of this, I'm still being nice to you. So now I'm coming up a little, and I'm not even doing my hand, because I'm still being nice. I go to the forearm. I put my forearm on your ear and I let you feel a little to try and give me some space here. Because you're not going anywhere. You're not trying to get up. We've been here for 10 seconds now. You're not trying to move. So now I realize, all right, he doesn't want to move. He doesn't want to get up. I think he realizes he's going to lose. So now the onus is on me to move the position despite the fact that it's up to him to build up and get out of my guard. But that's okay. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to do something about it. And that's what I do. So I go to a shoulder punch here. Boom. That gets me my space. And now I get my leg up. And now we're doing Jiu-Jitsu. Now I got you in rubber guard. And you don't know how to get out. And you're doing one of the things I want you to do. I'm holding you here, and I'm going to hold you here for a little bit now. I don't want to advance the position. I got everything where I want, kind of. That could be a little tighter. I don't know if I want the elbow over. Anyway, I got you where I want you. I'm not saying the position is right. I'm saying I have you where I want you for as well as I know the move. So I'm thinking, we're going to sit here for a little bit. You wanted to keep me broken down, well, I'm going to keep you broken down for a little bit, and this ain't too bad. So now you're going here, okay, triangle. Okay? Maybe I'll go to a little more spot. You build out, that's fine. Now you're going to get out of the guard. Okay? This is pretty good. Now this is where we have a problem. This is where I realize this guy has bad intents for me. This is where I realize this guy not only isn't trying to beat me, but he's trying to hurt me. And we don't pretend you don't know the difference in when someone is new and dumb and when they're trying to hurt you. Because what he's doing here is he's taking his head and he's cradling me, and he took his head here, he took his elbow, and instead of putting it on my neck, he intentionally raised it higher to get me on the head to pull me in more. And he's cranking on my neck here. Just holding me there. He's not going to step over. He's not trying to advance the position in any way, shape, or form. He's just wanting to crank on my neck now. And mind you, all I've done so far is hold him in rubber guard. So he steps over, he goes to my back. That's fine. I want him to advance the position now. Now let's talk about this rear naked choke. I'm letting him work because I just want to reset now. And look at this. This is okay, but I'm not even fighting it, and he's not trying to get under my neck. He didn't try in any way, shape, or form to get under my neck. He just throws the hand over, goes right on the chin, and starts cranking my chin. So I tap, and he's cranking my chin. And I'm like, you know what? You're trying to hurt my neck now? That's the second time you've tried to hurt my neck now. You've done a cartwheel pass. You've tried to throw on flying toe holds. Okay. Okay. Do you want to roll for real? Let's roll for real. So, what is rolling for real for me? That doesn't mean I'm going to break you, but it does mean I'm going to put you on breaking point. And as I've talked about, it feels very wiry and very, very scary if you've never experienced true breaking point before, where you can feel the actual, I don't want to say it feels like your tendon feels like it's about to separate, but you can feel like the pulling on it. When someone's doing it right and they have everything right, that the heel's here, the elbow's back and tucked, the hands are high, you're pinching the shin, you're perpendicular to the knee, the knees are pinched tight, you've got back heel. When you're doing all those things, your ass is off the mat, you're doing all those things right, and you get it just right, you can actually feel like a small pull. It feels psychotic to talk about, but it's true. And that's how you know you have someone on breaking point. When you're really good, you can feel that, and you can keep someone right there and not break them. He's going to get breaking point. And I give him plenty of time to tap out of breaking point. He never does. So we go here again, and now I'm like, okay, we're rolling for real now. We're rolling for real now, and I'm treating this like this is a competition, because I know to him it is. Because he's cranking on my neck. He's doing flying toe holds. He's doing all the things you do in a competition. He's stalling the positions out to try and wear my cardio out. We're at an open mat, man. We're 4 rolls into an open mat. We still have over an hour and a half yet. So why are you trying to kill my whole gas tank for the rest of the day? I have other rolls than you, man. You're not it. You're not the guy. If you had a competition, something coming up, you should say that. Especially when you're rolling with a blue belt woman, you shouldn't be trying to kill me and kill my cardio and do all these things you're doing. But you want to, so you're going to get it now. Look how fast he threw this on. Less than a quarter of a second. How long did it take him to throw that on? So let's look at the timer. That's when the hand starts to go. So at 13:52 to here, he throws it on in 1 second. And I am a blue belt woman that he's just submitted, right? And hasn't given him any problems other than setting up a rubber guard. I didn't even get the meat hook. And he's doing it this quick. Let's talk about your shitty toe hold, why your technique is garbage, and why I wasn't even the slightest bit threatened here by your shit technique. I mean, yeah, you don't have the discipline to fix your diet, so I know you don't have the discipline to know how to do a fucking toe hold. Where are we? Let's go back here. So we go here. One, the first thing you do wrong. When you're locking all this up, your grip here is shit. You're grabbing my foot, and yeah, you're going to get it for free. You're grabbing my foot like this. No, not even like that. You're like this, okay? You're doing this. That's wrong. What you want to do when you're doing a toe hold is you want to be here. You want to go along the crease here, like that. And then this hand shoots all the way through. See how you're down here? I don't know if it's because you're too fucking fat to do it right, or you're too fucking lazy, or don't have the discipline, or you're just too fucking stupid to know how to do it right. But you don't do it down here, sweetheart. You shoot through here. And not only when you shoot through here, you should punch down on this too, to get it extra deep. Real deep. When you're toe holding a woman, you should do it deep. But unfortunately, it seems you don't know very much about going deep, do you? You fat fuck. Anyway. You go to put this toe hold on. Why am I not scared? One, I feel your elbow, your fat, disgusting, greasy, fat-ridden elbow up in my armpit. I'm sorry, the pit of my knee instead of down on my ankle where it should be. So I was like, okay, I know now you don't have a fucking clue what you're doing. And that's the problem, is you're looking for heat where you shouldn't be looking for it. I don't roll like this. Nothing about the way I was rolling with you should have given you the inclination that I want heat like this. So I do it. You brought the heat, so you get it. Look at your fat ass looking at it like it's a fucking cheeseburger. You want it so fucking bad. Well, I'm not scared because you're not pinching my knees at all. A little bit, but it's nowhere near where it should be. And you're too fat to get your fucking fat ass off the mat. You should be planting your head to get that knee over. You should be bringing... Let's talk about everything you did wrong here. You should be bringing the heel, the ball of my heel, right here. That should be coming to the forehead, like this. It goes... Am I doing that right? Because I don't have a foot here. And it comes up like this. You're not doing that because you don't know, because you're a fucking idiot. So when you grab it, it comes up, and then the toes stay here. Is that right? No, I'm saying that wrong. The heel stays at the head, and then the toes come down. I can do it right when I got it, but I don't have a foot. So the heel stays here, and the toes come down. You're not doing any of that. You look like fucking white belt DJ Khaled over here. Jesus fuck, look at you. Now you're in trouble. So, I'm going to take your foot. Oh, that was beautiful. So as I'm coming down, I'm landing on my shoulder to hold the weight. And I don't want to put my weight on my elbow here, because if I do, then I can't use my elbow to feed your foot into my pit. So I'm grabbing at your ankle and I'm feeding it into my armpit. Really? When you're rolling hard like your dumbass is here with someone you don't know, and you're bringing heat and you're being disrespectful, this is when you tap. Not when you did a second and a half later. 13:54. The time is 13:54. Let's see how long it takes you to tap to when you should tap. This is when you should tap, when you're acting like a fucking idiot. So here, You're not tapping? You're not tapping. How do I know you're not tapping in this video? We'll know exactly when he's tapping because his forearm will come out of alignment with his hip. Pay attention to where his forearm is in alignment with his hip in space. And as he rotates, his forearm will stay in alignment with his hip. And when it starts to move, that is when you know he's going to tap. It's not moving. It's still in line with his hip. It may look like a tap, but it's still in line with his hip. It's still in line with the hip. It's still in line with the hip. Where does it tap? Let's play it. There. Let's check it again. That's the tap. So from 135514 that's when you tap. You take a whole second to tap when you're bringing heat to someone you don't know. You don't wait a whole second to tap. In fact, you should be tapping way before here. Because if I hip in at all here, and if I go belly down here, I'm already kind of belly down. But if I come up more belly down, you're getting broke. If I sling my shoulders, you get broke. If I sling my hips, you're getting broke. The hands are pretty low, but you'd still get broke. This is time to tap. It's time to tap. It's time to tap. Dude, it's time to tap. It's time to tap. And we're going to talk about after too. Boom! Oh, it's so beautiful. So, even now, if you watch this over and over, you'll see I go with him. As he's rolling, I roll with him. I don't roll through. I don't take my shoulder. I'm rolling with my hips. I'm trying to keep my hips in line with his knee here. When you're doing a heel hook, if you're doing them really, really good, you want their knee right in your crotch, right? It's like an arm bar. You want to be able to hip in to the knee perpendicular to it. And I have that. So if I start to do my shoulders now, he's getting finished. So I'm such a fucking good partner because I know I shouldn't break him because he's fat and lazy and everything. He doesn't know what he's getting himself into. I pull it, I get it tight. He's now on breaking point. This is full breaking point here. And look at my face. I'm like, God, dude, you just tap because I can feel it. It's so tight. And I do everything right here. I'm even using my my shin to pinch his calf because I really don't want him acting crazy here. So yeah, that probably, the fall there is probably what scared him. Ooh, that's when he tapped. He tapped way too late. He tapped right when he falls. So what he did is he kept, I think he probably kept his hand here and he just kept waiting and waiting and he waited too long. That's what it looks like happened because there's very little raise. Either that or he did it real quick. And not only that, he only tapped one time and I still let go. He's lucky I felt it. Because I'm just a blue belt, right? What's he now? Now look, he looks over at him. He looks over at his friends like, don't see that? She hurt me. See, he's looking over there like, y'all saw that, right? Guys, help me out here. There we go. He's looking over at him. Now look, he's walking around fine. Let's make a note of that. Okay, I submitted. Now it's his left leg here, the one that I'm heel hooking. It's the left leg I'm heel hooking. It's this one right here, and I even take my hand and I rub the outside and the inside there. I'm feeling to see if there's any bad movement. So I am smart enough to check it and see if there's any bad movement. If I'm grabbing it a little, if there was, I would feel it or he would twinge a little. There's none. All right, he's good. So he stands up. He's putting all his weight on it. He's moving around fine. And I tell him, you know what? I think we're good, man, because I think you're looking for heat you don't want. I don't know what's here. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All that matters is I leave, and he immediately goes over here. And I wasn't even paying attention to Andy in the end. I'm leaving. He immediately beelines his fat ass over here. Now looky here. We're going to talk about this guy here in a second. He went over to them, and now he's crying. He's complaining. And Andy's looking over like, what happened? Why can't I zoom in over here? I don't know what's going on. There we go. So they're looking over here like, what you do? So yeah, Andy asked me, Andy knows, almost 100%, Andy knows I'd never probably really break someone. I'd scare him like I just did that guy. I mean, I didn't mean to scare him, but I did mean to put him on breaking point. Because let's talk about that, you know. You're coming to 10th Planet Las Vegas. If you're looking for heat, you're going to find it. If you rolled with Andy and you brought heat on him, you started cranking on his neck, you think he's not going to put your ass on breaking point? He'd probably break your fucking leg. He'd probably break your neck. I knew John would. I knew a lot of people would. So, you know, you come here, you want real training when you come to a place like this. And you're going to train with some people at a place like this who's good enough to put you on breaking point and not break you. And it's going to, sometimes it may hurt for a day or two. There's a couple times I've been armbarred here where it's a little sore going home, but it's never really hurts because the people are, you know, a lot of the people here are so good. I don't mind them putting me on breaking point. If I went and asked Andy to roll, I wouldn't. I'm not stupid. But if I were, I would expect him to put me on breaking point. If I asked Andy to roll, I would expect him to put me on breaking point. Hello? These are like some of the best competitors around. If I trained with any of the UFC fighters, I don't know, a couple of them, like Chris, if I rolled with Chris Curtis, I'd expect him to put me on breaking point. I don't think he probably would because he's a nice guy. But when you roll with people like that, you have to expect to be put on breaking point. You have to expect the chokes to be tight. And also, these people are good enough to understand. You know, I was talking to one of them today after, like, I don't even roll with them. They were saying, like, I don't even roll with them because, you know, they're so dangerous with visitors. And they're right. Yeah, he's asking, like, what happened. He wants to know what happened. Andy knows I'm not going to lie. Not only that, I'm recording. Not in a million years would I lie to Andy. So I told him, like, I put him in a heel hook. Put him on breaking point, and he didn't want to tap. That's all I'm doing. And this guy here, he's going to fucking start laughing at the situation when you're visiting our game. I don't know who you are. You're going to fucking laugh. That's very dumb, man. That's very dumb. You don't know. You don't know what people are going through, especially some of the shit you put me through. Your school. Well, no, I shouldn't say you. Let's be fair. Your school put me through. You're very lucky. I'm just leaving it at that. I'm getting some water, and then I think I go out and get some food. And then I'm getting some water, and I don't know why this fucking guy's laughing. I don't know. I'm not gonna say what I'm just getting some air. Now look here. I don't know this guy at all, and he's trying to egg us on. And Casey's even specifically told me, like, next time you roll with one of these people, just end it. Just walk away. You're better than that. That's what I did. I didn't break him. Hey, look at him. He's walking around fine. How did I hurt this guy? We saw he didn't tap for... And not only did he not tap. Let's go back and watch it. Not only did he not tap, but I let go the very second he tapped, too. There's the tap. Let go right when he taps. There's no more movement. There's no more shoulder movement. There's no more hip movement. There's no more anything happening. So, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Let's go back over here. So yeah, I end it. I walk away like I should. And then that's when this guy here tries to egg it on. Like, yeah, go. He says, like, you want it, you bring it right now. And fucking fat lard here with his gut sticking out. Look at this guy. What are you even weighing, man? He's like, go on. So you know what? You know what? Let's do it. Not only are we gonna do it, I'm gonna put $1,000 on the match. How's that sound? You want it? You want to grab me after we've just had a roll and you've cranked on my neck and you've worn my cardio out, taking advantage of my kindness? Okay. Let's do it. We're going to do a no time limit, submission only match. No coaches helping on the sidelines. Just me and you. No one on the sides calling out moves to do. If they do, they'll be removed and we won't even have that. It'll just be us. Just us. $1,000. I'm willing to put it up. Are you? Why don't you have your little friend here from 10th Planet Austin, who the school that said this about me? We'll get to this in a second. Why don't you have him put up the money for you then? He's so confident. He's the one who wanted it to happen so bad. Then let's do it. $1,000, no time limit only. Or are you scared? You wanted it so fucking bad. You wanted to do it here where there's fucking people everywhere and we can't really work because you only fucking care about yourself. You're not thinking about the fact that this is my gym and I care about my training partners and I don't want them to get hurt because you're a fucking idiot that's kneeing people in the nuts as we've seen. You're cranking on necks. You're doing flying toe holds and I don't even fucking know who your fat ass is. So fine. We're going to do a no time limit, $1,000 only match. And if you want, maybe put my foot in my mouth here, but what we can do is we can even do a fundraiser. We'll both raise money for it. We'll put a pot together and we'll raise money. And 50% of the pot, the winner can donate to whoever they want to, whatever charity they want to. I'll choose Gender Justice. The winner can donate their money to whoever they want to, and the other half, they get to keep. Let's talk about this for a second, because I want to touch on this and why that guy who was trying to start shit is a problem. When I was training in 10th Planet Austin, before that, I came to 10th Planet Austin from B Team, and I was training at 10th Planet Austin, and I told them I was a blue belt that's been training for 6.5 months, which was true. I just got promoted to blue belt, and it's true, I've just been training. And this is what Lauren Sears from 10th Planet Austin, one of the instructors there, posted about me. She said, you can't change biology. If she can do this, then I should be allowed to sign up in the children's division. Shaking my head. Apparently, a trans man to woman in Austin is telling everyone they're going to sign up for ADCC Open as a woman in the 70 kilogram masters division. That's true, but I do the men's division, don't I, you fucking retard? I've been told this person has been coming in the gym just to fuck up the females, claiming they've never trained before. But then insist on trying to side coach guys and go full blast on females. Well, that's not true. It seems I'm actually just really fucking good and really smart and study a lot and have better discipline than y'all. So I just knew more. And I don't fuck anyone up. All my rolls go like the one you just saw. Molly Price is the name. So she's doxing me too. I support people wanting to transition. I'm totally against them signing up in women's sports. Anyone else livid? Austin Training fam, be on the lookout. Keep your training partners safe. With the implication obviously being that I'm going to hurt people. This was posted by Lauren Sears, 10th Planet, whoever this idiot is, the catalyst, in Rhodes Head BJJ. And you want to see a follow-up message I got because of this? This is a message I got from someone training at 10th Planet Austin. You're done rolling with the women at my gym, you fucking faggot. If you don't knock this shit out, I'm going to break your fucking leg to the point where all you'll be able to think about is killing yourself. Like the rest of the other 40% of you fucking faggot ass trannies. That's a message I got the very day after Lauren posted that. But Gabe Tuttle assured me that no one from the gym would ever post that, and that would have to be someone else, right? Because no one else was following me on this account. And then This is something else that happened to me when I was new, third week of training. This is Diego Ramalho putting me in a standing guillotine so hard he's lifting me off the mat and I'm tapping. He's not respecting my tap. My neck was fucked for a week after this. To the point, when I say fucked, I mean I couldn't get out of bed. And then there's this beautiful message I got from one of my training partners when I was at Cornerstone. It's a contact sport. I can't bitch when men hold me down, neither can you. Put your big girl pants on. This was, I think, 3 or 4 months into my training when I started doing jiu-jitsu. Because I was raped in the army. But, yeah, so that's the shit I've dealt with. And I don't get to cry, and I don't get to complain. I just deal with it. When shit like this happens to me, I don't get to fucking cry. But that guy, for the rated R, whatever his fucking name is, I don't know. Whenever that guy wants to, when they want to start shit, I'm supposed to what? Just take it? No, y'all want to start shit, we can do the match. You got the details, you want to do it, then let's fucking do it. But I doubt you will because you're a fucking coward. That's why you ran away. That's why you came at me hard and you couldn't take it. It's because you're a fucking coward. You're all cowards, honestly. That's why you act the way you do when you say shit like this. Because you just don't like the fact that at the time I was the beginner, was under 2 years division, I think, for ADCC. And it's true, so just fucking cry about it. You know you're gonna lose. I submitted you. Are you insane? Let's talk about this one more time. I was letting you work, and I wanted to see if you'd actually go under my chin. You didn't. You just cranked on my neck, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna do it for real now. Now that we're doing it for real, let's see how long it takes me to submit you. We start at 13:48. You lasted 8 fucking seconds! $1,000. No time limit, submission only. No coaches, no one helping you on the side. You better tap real fucking quick.